Just a quick question on the fear. Can you identify what the fear is?
Well, the fear would be not knowing enough, curse of knowledge.
About?
Of product, of sales, of...
The reason I ask you what you were afraid of is it really that you don't have too much knowledge, or is it that, or you don't have enough knowledge, or is it that you're afraid you might be asked a question you don't know the answer to?
Not so much that. I think it's more the fear of rejection and the big no.
So is no rejection to you? No
Yes.
is rejection?
Yes, whether you're going to have a party or host a party, yes or no.
Okay. So what if you could reframe the no and get a lot less no, so you didn't have to go through 100?
That would be fabulous.
Okay. You have a form that I handed out earlier called Rejection Proof Networking. All right, so what I think would be a good thing for us to do, and this relates also to some of what you're talking about, Gene, is words, like language. What do I actually say? So would it be okay if we spent a few minutes to actually help you construct the language that you want to actually use to capture people's attention? Would that be helpful?
Yes.
Would that be good? I think that would benefit all of us.
Sure.
Okay. So is that okay?
Yep.
Why don't we do that? And we can maybe facilitate that, because I think a lot of the fear is actually the separation between what you say and how someone reacts to what you say. And I have it too. I'm a people pleaser. I'm the youngest of 8 kids. Okay? You know, it's like I grew up pleasing others. You know, I just wanted everybody's attention, and the way I did it is to please them. So that between what I say and how people respond, okay? So I'm going to give you a model, and then we want to actually role play this, okay? I'm going to skip past something that I was going to do, but this is really powerful, and it speaks directly to what you're talking about. And this is actually how you can begin to reconstruct what you say. You've all seen the stimulus response model. Have you ever seen that before? It's a very old model.
Focus, snake, get bit.
Yeah, that's right. Focus, snake, get bit. Everything, if you look at your life right now, look at the response you're getting from people. There's one thing consistent about every interaction. What is it?
You.
You. You're in the interaction. You are always the stimulus. Okay? So, I meet somebody, I say something, stimulus. They respond. Response. That's normally how it works, right? Okay. But that's actually not how it works. Because we have something up here called the lizard brain. And the lizard brain remembers all those stimuli we've encountered across our lifetime. So here's the thing, and we won't go through this in terms of specifics, but can you think back to something that actually, when that stimulus comes about, and let's use network marketing because I think it's the perfect example. Is there anybody who has not been exposed to network marketing? Really, think about it. It's the oldest model, really. It's a enterprise model. Okay, stimulus. I want to have a house party. I'm calling somebody to have a house party. That person remembers a house party they did 15 years ago. Didn't turn out so good. You come along, stimulus, house party. Response, what's their response?
No.
Why is their response no?
Because it didn't work 15 years ago.
That's right. And is that really a response?
That's
reaction?
like a reaction. Yeah.
This is worth the price of admission for today, and I'm serious about this.
Absolutely.
Okay? If you're causing people to react, not respond, what's happening is your stimulus is taking them back in time to a bad past experience. We all have them. We all have triggers, stimuli, that create not a response. This is present, right? So in order for me to have a present conversation, in order for me to be present, where must you be?
In the present.
Present. I promise you, if you just test this out over the next week, just be aware of it, and be aware of you as stimulus, and just be observant to the responses you get, I guarantee you, 50% or more of the responses you're getting are reactions to a bad past experience. Multiply that by 100 if you're talking network marketing.
Gee.
Game over before it starts. Guess what? You don't even know it. You don't even know it. You're here, stimulus. You're thinking response. You're thinking I'm in the present. Guess what? 2 different time zones. Past, present. Now, here's an interesting thing. Some people are not in the present or in the past. Where are they?
They're in the future.
Right. So, they want a better future. Here's the question. How can I help you get a better future if you're out in the future or you're in the past and I'm in the present? Can we have a conversation today? Well, we can, but it's going to be a waste of time. I'll bet you go back to your last 25 conversations. I'll bet half of them were here. And I'll bet another third of them were here. People are out there or they're back there. Guess what? If all you did as a result of this session is learn how to bring people present, the game would change immediately. It has for me. So here's the key. There's 2 powerful ramifications of this and payoffs for us. The first one is, if you want to stop getting people reacting to bad past experiences, what must you do? What must you do?
You don't mean the present?
What must you do to bring them present?
That's what I want to know.
Change the stimulus. Do you realize our entire business is this right here? This is it right here. All the rest is detail. So, question. What are you saying to stimulus, cause response, cause effect? And is what you're saying to somebody taking them back in time to a bad past experience? Game over, and it hasn't even started yet. Worst part is you don't know the game is over. You know why? Because you can't get in their head and see what time zone are you in. So how do you create that response? By changing your stimulus. It's all about this right here. Everything we're talking about, in my opinion today, falls into this category of changing the stimulus. Okay? So now we'll get specific about what are the words that you can use that describe what you do that will cause people to be present, not take them back, not take them to the future, and say, I gotta know more.